look like a Holly Berry poster. See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya. Girlfriend wanna be like me never. You won't find a chick that's even better. I make it hot as Las Vegas weather. Listen up close while I take it backwards. I begin to now me with you. I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what you want. I love your braids and your mouth full of phones. You love the way my butt boom, 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 boom. Keep your eyes on my boom, 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 boom. You think you can handle the but don't. Take my thong off and my tail go boom. Cut the lights on so you see what I can do. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it.
Well, welcome. We are live.
Hey y'all. Welcome.
Let me put that welcome up there so anyone who jumps on, they know that they are welcome. Hello everyone. Welcome to Girl Let's Talk Football. I'm Chanda and this is my amazing co-host Chanel.
Hey there, fabulous ladies. We're so thrilled to have you with us today.
Today we're diving deep into Colorado football as usual. That's the thing. Specifically, the recent game against ASU. But before we dive in, we have a quick favor to ask.
That's right. If you're excited about today's football chat and want to join us for more in the future, please do us a big favor and hit that subscribe button below. Thank you.
And by subscribing, you won't miss out on any upcoming live sessions, game breakdowns, and football discussions.
Speaking of our football sessions, mark your calendars, ladies. Girl Let's Talk Football goes live every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
That's right. So make sure to set your reminders because Tuesday nights are all about football insights with us.
And for those of you who are already part of our fabulous football community, we can't wait to see you next Tuesday.
So whether you're new here or a loyal viewer, because we knew, go ahead and click the subscribe button, click that bell so you can get notified. And let's get to this football. Let's get this party started. Okay.
Now.
All right. Okay. Awesome game.
Happy for them.
But I don't know. What did you feel about this game? Because this game was just a little different.
You know what? It's still, as Coach Prime said, was underlying hot garbage.
Right. I didn't want to go too far because I remember hot garbage.
But that's just based on his expectations. You know what I mean? We talked a little bit about expectations last week. And it doesn't change. It's consistently something that he's pushing forward with his team. And they did not meet his expectations. His core expectations for each team member, each division, each group within the team, they did not meet it. They were blessed because they came out with a victory, but there were still a lot of mistakes made, a lot of yardage given to the opposing team. I mean, I have some stats if we want to get into that, but let me tell you how you feel. Let me hear how you feeling about the game.
Oh my gosh. Listen, we supposed to be talking about our sponsor and we getting all into the game.
Okay, you know what? Go to our sponsor. Go to our sponsor. Uh-oh, a little bit of technical difficulty, but I can do it for us because we are a team. Here we are. So just a second, and I'm going to set us up for a word from our sponsor.
We lost connection.
And there we go. So, hey, listen, ladies, if you're ready to level up your fitness journey, head over to thickfit.com and explore their amazing range of products. And here's the exciting part. When you go and make a purchase, use the code GLTFCU23 at checkout for an exclusive discount, also listed below.
That's right.
Please.
GLTFCU23 for some extra savings on your thick fit gear. I think it's 25%. Anything, anything counts. Okay. 25% is a good discount. I'm just saying. So
Period.
trust us, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Thank you again, ThickFit, for sponsoring today's show.
Thank you, Thick Fit. Okay. Just
Now let's
saying.
get back to the show, though. Let's
Man,
get
okay. Back to this game.
yes.
ASU. I know in our last show, I was like, okay, they are going to blow them out.
Mm-hmm.
Then our last show, we were talking about the the OC. Look, I'm
Oh,
trying to get my words right. I'm trying to get my words right.
yes. The offensive
Okay.
coordinator.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you. So
Mm-hmm.
this game, I don't know. It was just a lot. It was a lot. Why does it have to be a lot every first half? Why do
You
we
can't,
have to be so emotionally attached
right.
every first half?
Right. Just, just like execute from the beginning. Dominate at the start. Ain't doing
What's
it.
happening? Even okay. Listen, we got Coach Prime. You know what how he's talking about it after post game and stuff. He does his not little interview. He does his interview,
Right.
but let's just get into the plays and chop them down the best we can,
Mm-hmm.
ladies. Anyway, we gonna get into the plays, and see what's really good in. Man, nope, that's Prime. I just want to go to Prime. We're not going to Prime yet. All right, so here we go. And this is thank you, Pac 12.
Five after the
All right.
Brown carry for 5 yards.
Perfect.
Two receivers in that Twins formation on the left.
This was a game. Both teams scored in the first quarter. Just unbelievable play by the quarterback, the connection between him and Elijah Badger. Number 2.
Go ahead, commentator.
just
I got a problem. I got a pause. How you just gonna run alongside somebody?
Did you see that? Did you see
Rewind selector. Hold on.
Right.
Let's just play that again. Because there's only a few plays that we need to rewind.
Right.
Just a few. I might have. No. Okay, right here. Where you going? Where you going? Where you? Who is that?
You see that?
Who is that? Who is that? Is that Carmani?
Oh, I hope not. It doesn't look like he's rocking number 1. Come on. I feel like he would at least try to shoestring tackle him at that point.
How about this formation here?
I know Carmani did it a couple times, so that's why I'm saying was that Carmani, because
there was something a little off cue there.
He got sat down.
He did. He did get sat down.
You didn't learn the first time. The second time, you can't do it the third time.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
I feel like I'm watching USC.
Yes. No, I know because of those colors, but I mean, we came with it. Shedeur running the ball. I've been saying his name right this whole time. Borgay, which is the quarterback for ASU, and his faithful, right? His faithful receiver Trent Elijah Badger, number 2. They connected so much in this game, and I can't believe how open they were left. That
wide open.
Left like he was making sandwiches out there. Like, oh, I'm making a sandwich. Waiting for the
Anybody want bologna? Anybody want? What you want? Which one? He
You know,
they
nobody on
coming. They cut enough time.
right. It was that part was embarrassing, you know. But you can tell our secondary is still going through it. You know, Shiloh was hurt,
Yeah.
and didn't really, get to play the week before, and then um, I, s- and we know Travis Hunter is still healing as well. Although he was at practice, he was spotted at practice this
Oh
week,
yeah.
y'all. He
Oh
was
yeah.
spotted at practice, but it's still it's noticeable that those two defenders were not out there keeping it the lid closed tight.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I love the energy. I love the energy. First down, letting them know we are in this game early. Um, just like last week, Shedeur, he scored. You know what I'm saying? And got us on the board, on the board faster than the week before. And this week we did the same thing.
Right.
Right.
We are missing some
Go ahead.
vital pieces right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, vital pieces. There's so much homework. There's so much they have to do to switch it up for real. I'm gonna just show some love because there is one of my babies playing on ASU side, Bryce Pierre, number
Hurry up with
13,
that.
tight end. Hurry
Hurry
up with
up.
that. I just he did get some catches in though.
You
They
need to
let
talk
him play
faster.
though.
You need to talk
They
faster. The buzzard's
let
coming. I
him
need
play
sound
though. But
effects.
anyway, they still lost. Sorry, Bryce. Love you though. So yeah. So them Buffs is doing it. Them Buffs is doing it. But not without incident, not without a flaw, and not without clear mismatches out there on the field.
I don't know. I think he froze.
Did I
You
freeze?
froze as you tried to talk about one of your babies on ASU.
Did I freeze?
Absolutely. We'll,
Oh,
we'll see if it froze for anyone else.
hey, maybe that was the Buffs, the Buff Angels. That's like no, we're not talking about anything else but us.
Right.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Buffs. Go Buffs.
The Buff Angels.
The Buff.
Sounds like a person.
Well, I'm not gonna say the gods because that ain't happening. Hey, happy to see you too, Jabari Ali. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. We
Thank you
appreciate
for joining
you.
us, hopping in for the support. All right. They were both teams were both scrambling a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like they were fighting. They were fighting. It was almost like, are they playing themselves? It almost looked that way. And it shouldn't look that way. And that's probably why Coach Prime was just like heated.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't enough points on the board. I mean, Colorado scored 1 point, one. Excuse me. Can I talk? I can't talk.
1 point.
They scored one touchdown and an extra point in the first quarter. Another touchdown in the second quarter. They were held to no points in the third quarter, and then they scored 13 points in the fourth. And that just wasn't enough points on the board. I mean, I'm waiting for the 45-7. I'm ready for the flip from that last that game I don't want to talk about. That blowout game. That one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the reverse. in with Colorado on top. You know what I'm saying? It was a huge oof, Lord.
24-24.
Man, wait a minute.
24-24.
Mata
don't miss, y'all. Mata don't miss.
Mata don't miss. Wait a minute. I don't know if y'all caught it in the game, but he said, "Go do your dance right there." He pointed at him and said, "Mata, go do your dance." And I just want to point that out for the special teams crew, because oftentimes coaches don't really cultivate the relationship of the special teams. I know at the youth and high school level, sometimes they don't even practice special teams. And those kids are out there looking like hot garbage and and constantly messing up and not being able to be effective. But not only is Mata effective, the special teams have been more effective. Deion Sanders knows Mata's name. You know what I
Right.
mean? The head coach knows his name and is excited about him
Well, he
and is
brought one of
giving
his
him
babies
love.
over. He brought one of his babies. That's one of his babies.
That's right.
He
That's
broke
right.
bread. He broke bread with Mata's dad. You
Right.
know.
Right. Right.
Hey, Big Mix. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, thank you for
Trying to grow.
joining us.
We trying to
Big
go.
Nick's in the building.
Yes. But oh no, okay. So listen. Hold on. I got something for let's see what Mata.
I'm not thinking about anything. I'm worrying about myself, about the kick, about the holding, about the snap, to make sure that everything's perfect, to make sure that I make the field goal and get my team a lead. Having like his trust behind me is always great. It's a confidence booster for sure. Definitely a bounce back. Two tough losses to two amazing teams is always, is great, especially to a great team like Arizona State. It's always great to come back with a win.
This dude. Can we just talk about Mata?
Mata.
He's so cute. He's so
Yeah.
humble. He's the kicker, man. Who's the other kicker? Mata can't always be the kicker. Okay, this is the girl part. Girl, let's talk some football.
Girl, let's talk
Always
football.
be the kicker. He can't punt the ball out. Like he can't be always the kicker.
Right. He should be, but they're specialties. I mean, he's a field goal. He is a clutch field goal kicker.
So that's his position. Like he only kicks when it's at
Those-
that time.
At that time, those clutch, point earning kicks. Get it out. Can't even speak. But I mean, that was a 43-yard kick, and did you see how far away it was from the center of the goalpost? He was
Right.
like off to the left, and so
Right.
he had to position himself and kind of curve the ball.
Right.
Like Beckham from soccer wasn't the only one bending balls. Mata's bending balls right into the goalpost with
Bending
ease.
balls. He bending balls. He ain't bending corners. He bending balls. I need to get a football in here. We don't have a football in this house. Oh my god, I can't. No. He bending balls.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that was a 43-yard field goal.
Look, wait, hold up.
12
Why did I think the field goal was like 20 yards? I'm like, did that boy almost kick 50 yards?
He did. Twice.
Did not realize that.
No,
Like,
twice.
he did the damn thing. He did the damn thing with his little self.
And for those of you who didn't notice that, this part is that ASU coach actually put a timeout right when he was about to kick. So Mata got to get that one practice kickoff, and it was just smooth, sail right in. Some kickers botch that second kick, which is why a lot of coaches will call that timeout to kind of mess up the momentum.
Oh, that
and
was dope.
second kick, you know what I mean?
That first kick, I was like, he made it. But wait,
Right,
it's a timeout?
right,
It's like,
right.
but he made it. So
He
he
made
got
it.
a whole prep.
Right, exactly.
That's what that was about, like him getting
Yes.
that test, that kick.
Exactly, because you saw the refs going like this.
Right.
Stop, it's time out, but he still took it. Like, oh no, I'm gonna practice this. I'm here.
Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, that's new. Okay, so that was new. He got a whole trial kick. And then look, I was real stuck on stupid when I was watching. I was stuck on stupid, but I be learning.
Oh yeah, he took full advantage of that prep. He was like, oh, let me just see.
That was fire.
Easy,
That was fire.
easy.
That was so smart.
Mm-hmm. It was.
It's
I mean,
strategic.
oh yeah. It can hurt or help the opposing
Right.
team.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, what if he mess up on the second one?
Right. That's happened. I've seen it. Sometimes a little bit of overconfidence, like, oh, I'll get it. You know what I mean? Versus,
That was a gamble. That maybe it wasn't a gamble. Maybe he practices like that. Maybe I don't know. How did the coach know that he was going to be able to make that second kick though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Now, I will say when coaches really take the time to teach, they're giving them more than 3-5 5-minute segments at practice to do that. I mean, when they have practice, they have these little segments to get them through practice, letting you know what they're going to do at what time. Are we on defense? Are we on special teams? Are we on offense? Again, a lot of coaches don't spend a lot of time on special teams. At the college level, that's not something that we see. We see a little bit more detail-oriented, focused attention with special teams. High school, it's embarrassing. You know, I can call a couple high schools right now. Like, you might want to let your kicker kick. You know, but I've seen a youth program take 20, 30 minutes early practice before a game, different areas of the field, as far as he can go, as wide as he can go away from the goalpost and just be successful.
Right.
And it's kind of intimidating if you're on the other side of the ball, like, oh, they got a kicker next to
Right. That was like when Zuri was playing basketball and she was practicing making them shots, and they like,
yes, seriously, like, oh, she playing?
Yeah, then they put three men on her.
Of course,
like that's
right.
All y'all could do is block that ball.
Period. Yeah, but it was good. It was great to watch.
So Coach Prime, he had some words. Yeah, he has some words. So let's just hear a little bit of what he had to say.
Everything. Wonderful win. Play like hot garbage. You know, I'm trying to figure this out. Sick of it. I really am. I'm sick of us coming out here and putting forth the effort we put forth in the first half. We've for practices. We've had really diligent meetings, and we're trying to figure this out. Trying to figure this out because I'm sick of it. I'm sorry. I'm happy about the win, but I'm not happy in the fashion that we wanted in. We're better than that. We really are better than that, and we got to start showing that. I expect to win, and I expect to win in a better fashion than that. I'm sick of these consistent holes that we're displaying and the
I feel like I'm in trouble.
The things that we're doing. We're so much better.
I feel like I'm in trouble.
For my anger.
Today, what? Just listening to what he had to say?
Maybe you do. Maybe you can live with it.
Sorry.
Maybe you sleep with it. Maybe you lie with it.
Maybe sorry,
you're
Uncle
comfortable with it,
Brian.
but I'm not.
Let's go. Where's the anger at, though?
Oh, he's too cool to be that angry now.
Ooh,
but that's the scary one. So when they stay calm like that, ooh. They had to turn the camera off.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. They turn the camera off for that speech. Oh,
that's what I was about to say. Like, I think this man is like, now I practiced with these boys. I done watched my personnel coach these boys.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is happening when they hit the field?
Right.
Like, what is not translating? Is it the grass is different? What is different that you can't do what you doing in practice just on the first half?
Right.
Like, how much of a warm up do you need? Is it a psychological warm up? What the hell is happening? Like, I know he want to say that so bad he don't cuss. I said, what the hell? Like, for real.
You said that for him. You said that for him.
I'm saying it for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still questioning OC. I'm still questioning him. And when I watched him in some videos, I was like, but he looked like he about that life.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't really tell if he really about that life. Is something else happening? Like, is there a conspiracy? Or is he in a coaching position that he needs to be mentored in? And he's about that life.
That's actually.
Does he need a mentor?
That's a good question. Like,
I don't know.
Was he not able to really, Well, I think we probably need to dive deep into his role as a head coach. What were those stats like at, I believe, Kent State?
Okay, so he was Kent State head coach. But what was his position? Because head coaches they don't go to position coach normally, right? Well, no, I guess I
To
don't
me,
know. I'm guessing. It just
I,
seemed like
but it could be because he was taking on something bigger than himself. You know what I mean?
right.
Because to be a head coach, you have to have a really strong mission statement, understanding of what it is that you want to give to these young men or young women, depending on who you're coaching.
Mhm.
And maybe his mission statement wasn't at the level. You know what I mean? If you have somebody come to your house or call you and say, "Bro, this is what I'm trying to do. This is my mission. This is what I want. This is what I want to give to these young men as we coach. And I want to see this fruit from it. And I believe we'll see this and that. And this is my timeline for each thing." You
Mhm.
know, you're hearing something like that as a head coach, and maybe you don't have that in place. I mean, obviously I wasn't a fly in the room, but the energy that Coach Prime brings to the table,
Yeah.
just as uh, a spectator, I can only imagine behind the scenes.
Okay. He can't be any different. He's the same all the time. That's why
Right,
I'm like, is the OC about that life or not?
right. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Iris Matheny, thank you so much. She said, I love your show. So proud of you both. Go, Coach Prime. And all the young men he is developing. I know that's right.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your love and support on the show. We appreciate you so much,
Yes.
Iris.
Yes. We got another one. Thank you so much. Hey, David King.
In
Welcome
the
back.
building.
Thank
Okay.
you. We're glad to be
Thank
back. We ain't
you.
going.
We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
God willing,
Thank
we
you.
ain't going nowhere. We ain't going
Yeah,
nowhere.
right?
It gets bigger
Hopefully.
and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Hopefully.
Yes. If we go somewhere, it might be NBC, CBS, ESPN.
That would
Just
be nice now. That would be
just
nice.
saying.
I mean, you know.
We'll work for food. Just saying.
Right? That would be nice.
Oh my gosh. So still speaking of Coach Prime, did y'all know that this man is on Time Magazine?
Listen, he is not playing. He is not playing. Really, 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 the Lord is not playing.
Yeah.
Really, the Lord is not playing. I mean, I know that most people would say that they don't see Prime as humble, right? The Bible says in First Peter 4 and 6, humble yourself under, 5 and 6, humble yourself under God's mighty hand, and He will exalt you, not you exalting yourself, right?
Oh, that's
But
right.
but what else is this but that? To again, we've gone through the timeline, played this game, Hall of Famer, youth
Yes.
football coach, high school coach, developer and mentor of men.
He is a developer and a
Yes,
mentor of men.
of men. He's transformational, y'all. He's not transactional.
Let me
Most,
speak to what you just said.
go ahead.
Did you know that I just did a little research,
Mm.
but who, I don't know the man name. Anyways, the ASU when he was at Jackson State, I believe the ASU what are they? What's the athletic director
Oh
was
yeah.
coach? Yeah, and he said, he's still maturing and growing as a coach. And, not right now, but I promise we'll have a fantastic coach coming up. We will have a fantastic coach. You pass this man up. This man is all of what you just said, Chanel. How much more does he need to prove to he needed to come from a bigger he couldn't come from an HBCU. That's what it was.
I'm
Won't
sorry.
big enough.
Let me back you up. Did you just say that ASU passed up on Deion Sanders?
Absolutely. And he just apologized. Let me put this makeup brush down. Look, I'm that mad. I'm that
Right. Listen, that's that, and you know what? You deserve that egg on your face. You deserve it.
Right.
You deserve it.
We
Now,
accept your apology.
but
Ugh.
if we can just back up, ASU did have a couple issues with the previous head coach,
Mm-hmm.
with Herm Edwards,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. And so maybe the AD felt like, I don't want to put this much responsibility into another NFL coach's hands. I don't know, but I would take the chance on Coach Prime any day.
Where
Sorry.
did Coach Prime go to? Colorado.
Yeah.
1-11. How many? They went through 3 coaches in 3 years, probably less than that.
True. True.
What was ASU going through? What were they going through? What were they going through? I'm just saying.
I have to look
What
it
were they
up.
going through?
Some kind of craziness with recruiting. We have to look it up. We have to look it up. I just know that it wasn't good. They lost a lot of players in the portal, and they lost NFL head coach.
Were they breaking rules?
I believe that was something that was said. I'll do
Or
this.
maybe he just didn't want to get him involved in it. Maybe it wasn't even that bad, and that's why he
You know
had
what?
because it wasn't that bad.
You know what? You know
What?
what? Possibly not getting caught up in any of the backlash of it.
In
You
their
know,
ish.
in there.
In their ish.
Possibly. Thank you. I
They
like
doing
black.
stuff.
I like black and I like black and white. I ain't hard to find either. You know what I mean?
Nope.
I like it.
I'm black and white, but mine say music provokes change.
Hey, and it does that too. And it does that too. Period.
Ah, thank
Oh,
you. Thank you for subscribing. I'm gonna try your name. Rasadan. I said that
ooh,
like Jamaican. Yeah, I know it ain't.
ooh,
Oh, I
oh,
hope I ain't mess your name up.
Russia.
Rasudan.
Thank
Rasudan. Like Sudan. Yep.
thank you so much for
Oh,
liking,
oh,
subscribing, joining us.
thank
We
you.
appreciate it. That's
Thank you
beautiful.
so much.
It's
Wow.
beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you, Ivy Brown.
Ivy,
Appreciate you.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Please subscribe, y'all. Please subscribe. Keep us alive. We are trying to grow and bring y'all some good stuff.
Yeah.
This is some dope content. This is life.
It
Like,
is.
we had to get involved, and girl, let's talk football. We had to do it. We had to do it.
It's good. It's
Don't
good.
make me do it.
It's good. But just like what you were saying about Prime,
Yes.
he's transformational. Joe Ehrman is an ex NFL coach, and he works in collaboration with the NFL about inside out coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And how so many coaches are transactional. What have you done for me lately? Bone collectors, just constantly collecting somebody with talent, but
Bones, not the bones.
yes, but not really building them up and not really seeing it through completely.
Mm-hmm.
When you're transformational, Coach Herman says that I don't measure how well we're doing by the stats and the season and how we finished. I
Right.
measure how well I did as a coach 20 years after that young man graduated. What has he done with his life?
Mm,
Who has
right.
he become? And how is he now impacting lives? And
Right.
it feels like that is exactly what Coach Prime is doing. You know, with forget about all the fanfare. The fanfare comes with all the fanfare that's been coming with the game anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
No, you're
Look,
right. You're right. And just like um what he was saying in their, what did he call it? Their meeting room. It's not the locker room, but where they got all the chairs at, and all the players come in and stuff. What is that? What that room? What's that room? I can't hear you. I don't know what happened. I lost your sound. But it could be me. But anyways, I'll keep going and we'll get you back. But what you were saying, Coach Prime was asking everybody what's their plan B, right? And their plan B, what is it? Like, let's get reality going here. It's only a small percentage of y'all, under 1% or so, that just may make it to the NFL. And what is your plan B coming from? Like, he is talking that right now, and he's being real with them right now. He cares about, got you back, I hear you. He cares about his players and what their plan B is and how they're going to be successful down the line, not how they're going to be successful on his field.
Right.
And that's important. Of course, that's the goal, right? The goal is to win. The goal ain't we gonna play good. He don't like, what's his word, mediocrity. I had to look that up because I'm like, I think that got anyways. So he really he's right now, he gives them those talks. Like, what do
Yeah.
you want? How are you going to implement your life if football is not a part of it? If you get
Right.
injured, what you doing?
What's next?
So what's
Yeah.
next? Your
Yeah.
education. It's your education. It's lining up, understanding finances. It's understanding life and just understanding your why.
Absolutely.
And your why is so important. And
Absolutely.
like the way that he's talking to these young men and speaking life into their future, and
Mhm.
he's breaking that mold as a regular okey doke coach with all these, with the players that he just want to see win and move on. Okay, you going, Johnny boy, he gone. All right, let's get Curtis in here.
Right.
No, they're going to remember this, and he's shaping tremendous citizens of our
Mm.
country. He is
Absolutely.
shaping. Oh my gosh! Like, I just wish I played football.
I would definitely get in the portal.
I would be in the portal, like,
In the portal,
go
quick, quick.
in the portal, and that's what Time Magazine, what they're talking about. They interviewed The Rock, and The Rock was saying how he's breaking that mold.
Oh
He
yeah.
is not that standard coach, and it's more to his coaching that a lot of people are going to have to pick up on. You're going to have to start talking to these kids different, these young men differently. And you're
Absolutely.
going to have to start caring, because they're going to see he is setting the bar for head coaches. Stop
Absolutely.
playing.
Absolutely. He's
Stop
not following.
hating.
Yeah. He's not following the coach outline.
No,
He's like,
no.
outline. Thanks, though. Appreciate it.
He
That's what he
he
has.
he's
That's
not.
good.
The mold, the outline,
Mm-hmm.
he is setting the bar.
He is off
Okay.
100%.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But we have another crazy topic that's coming up.
Oh,
Breaking news. Girl, let's talk football. Okay.
girl, listen.
Unofficial
You see,
visit.
man.
Professional photo shoots may soon be banned by NCAA.
Right.
What are we
The
talking about?
NCAA put out this rule that they're trying to pass starting 2024, y'all. And what that says is the football bowl subdivision oversight committee introduced legislation into the pilot legislative process to prohibit, during a football perspective, student athletes' unofficial visits, institutional involvement in arranging photographs or photographing the prospective student athlete and those accompanying the prospective student athlete.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what y'all think that's about? Because
What
I'm
now? Why
feeling,
now?
I'm feeling like this is a direct attack on Prime not following the coach outline,
Your feelings are right.
because the coach outline that everybody else is following is, yeah, make sure there's a cameraman up here. Yeah, let's make sure mom, dad can take a shot with their son with the matching jersey on in the locker room. Getting it in, right? Right. I'm coming to right. But Prime took it a step further. He got Bucky, his baby boy Junior, with
Right.
his camera crew.
Right. Are we
You
trying
know,
to shut Bucky down? No, we ain't
uh,
doing that. No.
you mad because he has somebody on staff that's like that locked in? That's not just doing a photo shoot, but they have little video snippets. They got cars on on the football field. They have you taking shots with jewelry.
Right.
They got the jeweler.
Okay.
They got you taking shots with the barber on set that says buff
Yep.
cut. I mean,
This is
are you
normal stuff, people.
are you mad because he thought of all the things?
So
And
NCAA is hating now.
right. That's
NCAA
what I
is
feel
hating.
like. It has to be that.
Wait,
Like
wait. On top of that,
no, like they're at the golf course with their buddy and they're like, man, how are we gonna compete with that? Like, I'm gonna have to cut my budget down just so I can help, just so I can compete with Colorado. Like, maybe if I had to take a coach off staff, I have to take this just to hire somebody else in this role. That's your problem.
that's your
Coach Prime
problem.
came in saying, I'm doing this. That's what he did. That's what he did. And I don't understand why we gotta have a rule about that. And Shonda, I feel like you spoke a little bit on this too when you were talking about how some of these kids maybe they committed somewhere else, right?
Oh yes, yes. So okay, how many visits do they get?
Now
How
you
many official visits? Is it
now,
5?
now you got me googling.
Yeah, Google it. I think let's just say it's 5 while she googling, right? When and ladies out there, okay, wait, before I get into this, hold on. I just want to say, hey Chandra. Oh, we covering up Chanel. Sorry.
It's
You don't know
okay.
nothing about sports. It's okay. It's okay. We just talking. That's the whole point of the
Right.
show. That's the whole point of the show. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you, Legetta. Hey girl. What's up, Judge? How you doing? Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. Last thing before I get to my point. Okay. While you Googling. We doing a commercial break while she Googling. Girl, it's possible. They might be a little mad. The melanin is popping.
They big mad.
We not gonna talk about color.
They big mad.
They
Hold on.
might be a bit bad because the
They big
melanin is
mad.
popping. I'm just saying. Okay, but anyways, all right. So let me. Okay, listen. So how many? Is it 5? Were you able to
Okay,
Google it?
so here's what I found. The following are the rules you need to know. The NCAA allows recruits an unlimited number of official visits to Division One schools. Recruits are limited to
Unlimited?
one. Yeah, recruits are
Oh,
limited
unofficial.
to no. It says they allow recruits an unlimited number of official visits to Division One schools. Unlimited.
I
Recruit
didn't know that.
Yeah, it says recruits are limited to one per school unless there is a head coaching change after their visit, in which they are permitted a second visit. That's what it says. So it's possible. I mean, okay, let's back it up a little bit. Unofficial
Okay, so
visits.
this is different than. Okay, hold on. They
No,
changed the rules.
it doesn't just mean. I mean, listen, you could be at your high school knowing this is where I want to go, wherever X is. And then you really get that good synergy. Some kids have a package where this kid and this kid can come together and come to school B,
Right.
you know,
See
and
that?
right, and the kid that is being called more than the second kid, but is still can be a part of the package. It may be his official visit, and he's bringing his friend with him.
Right.
Right, that's unofficial for the second guy. Right,
Right.
official for the main guy. Right,
However,
but they both get to go. Why
however,
can't he be a part of the pictures? You know what I mean? Now we got two for. Go ahead.
two
Go
for
ahead.
one. Okay, so what I was thinking, what had happened was
Mm,
I wasn't the rule that they were like you only get like I don't even know when they made that unlimited. When did that happen? Because is it every sport that it's unlimited? Because like when our daughter was taking her official visits for basketball, she had like 3 to 5 official visits. It wasn't unlimited. It was not unlimited. So my mindset was like, okay, cool. Say if you only have 5 official visits you could take, which is a lot, but 5 official visits you could take, and you have unlimited unofficial visits. Who's to say those 5 schools that you officially visited, you ain't going to them?
Right.
And that last school hit you up because it's later down the year, later down the line after they have recruited, and guess what? You still available.
Right.
So now you go take that visit over to Colorado, right? But you can't take no pictures with a professional camera, a professional photographer.
Right. Yeah. But your mama and them, they can take it. They can take
But
it.
your mama and them. So my thing is, that's how petty this is. I don't care about no professional person. Excuse me, sir. That's your job. Yeah, I only want you taking a picture of me.
Right.
Only want you. Only want you. No. Your mom and them gonna take pictures. Your cell phone gonna be taking multiple pictures. Like, who cares? Like, why are they this? When you start thinking about who's actually taking the picture, nobody cares.
Nobody
They even
cares.
put that rule into place. Don't nobody care who taking the picture?
Period. Hey, and you know what? My baby girl, if you guys need to take
So petty.
some photographer with you because you don't want to take pictures and you don't want to use the school picture photographer, at captured by JB with a K. Take it with you.
Okay, you need to put a little banner down there. Okay, I'm saying put a little banner down there. Okay, we'll work for food. We'll take you for food.
Yes,
I'm just saying.
it's all
But this is what we're. This is what we're talking about right now. Like, this is what it's about right now. Like, this makes no sense. This sounds like it is. It sounds like it's just it's like they really it's personal, and it doesn't. It does. So are they going to say that Junior, that well-off media, they're professional?
Right, they're
You
professional.
cannot take pictures of anybody on an unofficial.
Right.
No more.
Right.
And then what happens if they do? Who's getting fined? What's the fine going to look like? Now you're going to start fining schools, fining photographers, fining head coaches. What are you doing?
Right.
And I read something on Twitter, and somebody was like, well, this takes a lot of pressure off of them. Pressure. Remember what you said? Oh, if you can't do it, whatever, that's your business. But it takes a lot of pressure.
Right. Yeah. Get on your boosters. Tell your boosters you need another position available that can create some creative content for your football program. Do that.
Get an intern. You got a school. You got a whole I'm sure a whole photography. Is that the term? Photography program, whatever, building.
Right. There you go. You don't even have to use it. Win-win internship.
Why is this a factor?
Right. You know what?
Hey, they digging.
You know what I think too. Now, as we're sitting here, thank you, Lord. He's talking to me. He's talking to me. Junior Bucky, he has a huge following.
Yeah.
So, in addition to be able to capture these moments, he has a whole following just keeping an eye on well-off media and what's going on. That can bring more NIL deals over.
Yep.
More sponsorship opportunities. Listen, I love it. Legetta, let us know. They are controlling the narrative. That is
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
They are. They don't want us out here like this.
Yep.
And they mad they didn't think of it first.
Yep. And you right, Chandra.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
They got marketing majors. They got photography majors. Like, are we going to classify? Oh, the marketing. Oh, God. They might do something about the marketing too.
They might come
the marketing could be. I'm like stuck. Like, they are opening up a can of worms with this.
Absolutely.
Who is leading this crusade?
Absolutely.
And I don't know if you guys know about, and I'm probably going to mess his name up. I hope I do. JJ Riggins. JJ, do you know who I'm saying?
What is
Oh, Reggers. I don't know. Anyways, I gotta look him up. But anyways, he was talking about how he was like, so what now? What now? Are we just gonna be filming in the locker room and nothing in the locker room is sacred now? So
Is that what you said?
yes. And he's on the show with Stephen A. Smith too, in the chick. I think it's JJ Reggers something. I don't know.
JJ Wiggins.
It's no, it ain't Wiggins. It's REG something.
Oh, is
I'm
it?
sorry. I done brought up somebody I don't know their name. It ain't my responsibility to know his name. I'm sorry. But anyways, we'll find out. But anyways, this one person who used to play basketball, right? And he was saying how he always got something to say about Coach Bryant. But he was saying how why are we allowing this filming in the locker room? That is a sacred space. At least it was for us when we were growing up and when we were playing ball. Why is he being allowed to do this? Thank you.
That's true. JJ Redick.
JJ Redick.
Come
I can't stand him. You welcome on the show anytime.
on. Anytime. Let's chop it up. Anybody know JJ Redick?
Somebody call him. Call him. What set you from? Call him. CBS, ESPN,
Listen.
Redick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So we hating on. We ain't gonna be talking about his mama now. We just hating on him. We hating on his son now. That's what we doing.
right. Yeah, he just it's frustrating. I mean, like my kid, when she's getting a spotlight ready for a football program, she films in the locker room. Now she
Oh, yeah.
goes
She all
and
up
she,
in
it's a part of the build up, Shout out Under the Radar Sports Media. Shout out
Under the radar.
biography for them. Shout out.
Hands down.
And when she goes, she's very professional. She goes, speaks to the head coach. Hey, coach, I just want to make sure it doesn't take the flow off
Right.
of your procedures and your protocols before game. Is it okay if I come in and film after they're dressed? When they're doing the taping and their little turn up before the game, just a little bit, just to build up the game. Some head coaches, absolutely, they love it. They want all the fluff. Some head coaches, please don't go in my locker room. You know who you are.
Right.
I'm not gonna call you out, but they don't want it. But my kid respects it. Yes, coach, we'll be right there, no problem. And she just makes an adjustment, and that particular video just doesn't have the locker room scene. But it's not a big deal. They're not showing anything. It's not disrespectful. It's not something that would be a problem to witness. It's just a turn up.
So I think Reddick's issue is about stuff that's being said, like it's like confidential.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
like it's privy to the team.
Right.
But my thing is, it's something called edit.
Right.
It's something called editing. We don't see all the conversations in the locker room. Why is that a factor? Like, why are we talking about this?
Right.
And I know why he brought it up. He brought it up for clicks. We doing clicks. We bringing it up for clicks. And he said he wasn't doing that for. He said that when he came on and did a video and about what he said he wasn't doing it to get not response, but what is it, to get a response and to have people feeding into it and stuff. And I'm like, that's the only reason why you would post something. You post something so people will respond.
Right.
So you lying. You trying to clean it up like you lying.
Right.
So I think he got some other people involved too. He just messy.
But just mind your business though. Like some parents need to see what kind of motivation that Coach Prime is bringing to their boys. There might be a single mom at the house that's like, yo, I need him in your behind like that. If I'm sending you across country, I'm over here and you over there. I
Right.
need to know that somebody really has your best interest at heart, is really holding you accountable.
Right.
And he not letting things slide like that. He
No.
benching you behind, he making you run, he's holding you accountable. And so what? He's filming it. So what? You didn't get to film. You didn't get to film that. You might maybe. You know what? It's making me upset now because now you're just mad.
I think he wrote to the NCAA.
Mm.
We got to find out if he got any ties with the NCAA because this is so petty. There's so
Mhm.
many other things that they need to be start.
Agreed about.
It's so many players smoking weed and going out on like I can't understand what half of them are saying. Can we talk about that? We are talking about pictures that everybody don't see pictures. Maybe there's a reason behind the pictures. Is something happening with the pictures? Is it provoking something? Is it causing anything negative? Is it a financial burden? Is it what is happening? What is happening that will cause this much attention? It's
Mhm.
called Colorado. It's
Right.
called Coach Prime. It's called Junior. It's called Well Off Media for the people.
Right.
It's girl, let's talk football. No, I'm just kidding.
Girl.
I want to be part of the problem.
Right.
Their problem.
Right. Period. Yeah.
All right. So this has been a dope show. I'm so excited that, we got, some good feedback and we got some
Yes.
new subscribers. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Click that bell so you know that when we're coming online and we're going to have some good stuff. We got some more content that's going to be on our page, some shorts, some little short videos and stuff. We gonna be talking and stuff real fast.
Just to get you to come on in here on Tuesday. Come on in here. And you know what? Leave some comments if there's something you want us to talk about. If you want us to
Yeah,
go
let us know. Ooh,
comments
please.
on YouTube, we'll go to it. We'll take a deep dive,
It
find
don't
out.
have to be live.
Yeah.
We can post a video. It don't have to be live. We're doing
Yes.
lives right now, but they don't have to be lives. Give us some
Right.
topics.
Yes.
You want to do you have any sons that's out there or any daughters that's out there like trying to go to the next level elite athletes?
Yes.
Are there some things that you need advice on? We will do the research. We will help
Yes.
you. Okay.
Yes. We'll come right
There's some
back.
girls about to play some football too.
Right.
But yes, we it's a love of sports.
Yeah.
It's football. Don't get it twisted. But it's a love of sports for real because we've been through it.
Yeah.
We've been through it. We've had our children go through the process.
Yeah.
Okay, the signing day.
Yeah.
Going through the process.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Woo, it ain't.
It's a lot of work. And please don't think that your kid's supposed to do it by themselves. It's a joint effort.
No.
It really is a joint effort.
Yeah.
I can get into that on our next segment a little bit. I can dive into that a little bit.
We might just do an ad hoc video on that shoot.
Oh, you know what? Seriously. Because I'm tired of it. Like, you can do it. It's your life. Like, what? Just because you don't have no help? If you don't help them, they're going to have enough papers to write. Trust.
Yeah.
Help them get in there. Coach them up.
Coach them up. You're gonna have to sacrifice. It's a lot of sacrifice.
Yes.
It's a lot of driving around across town, getting up, and it's a lot of sacrifice. But when you got those elite athletes and you just want to, pour into your child, you gotta do what you gotta do. You really do. You gotta do what you gotta do. What we got? Oh no, we this is a good one.
Oh yeah, we got to say that.
You reading it?
I'm reading it. David King, we appreciate you, brother. I don't understand why they don't want pictures other than them wanting to control the narrative. But the filming, I can understand. Because if they let Colorado hire a videographer, then the press. Well, it's so tough. I mean, like I said, my daughter does videography, like I said, and the people that she's met over the time, she's seeing these same gentlemen and ladies everywhere. You know what I mean? Nah,
Yeah.
you know what?
Part B to that, and the press might feel like they should have access to. Maybe that has maybe. I'm just trying to understand,
You know
right?
what? But see, they can't. They
So
can't.
it's
And I
been
hear what you're saying,
restricted,
okay, but the restrictions, because their heart is not in it. Their heart is, let me get the scoop. Whereas
right?
the person that's a videographer is paid by the school, is following the protocols and procedures of the school, and they're capturing what they're supposed to capture. When my kid captures 600 clicks in a game, all those clicks aren't on the video.
Right.
Between her and her boss, they go through that and they show what is tasteful for that young man or that team they're spotlighting. The media is not going to do that.
Right.
The media is going to click whatever they can click and
Good
capture
point.
whatever they can capture.
They can't monetize it.
Right. Oh yeah.
They
Oh,
can't
they got
monetize. They gave up. Only Junior
only
is
Junior.
monetizing his content.
Yeah. He damn near
NBA,
ain't-
they ain't getting no money off of that.
right.
You are
You
right.
mad? Oh, you really mad.
They
Oh,
so why you mad?
they
You
mad.
mad? Don't be mad.
Yeah. And I
Switch
see
you
what you
to the
said
double A.
about guiding your baby to plan B after life in sports.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many opportunities available in the athletic world, and a lot of our babies don't know about it. I've talked to so many kids about doing the grad assistant position, after they get their bachelor's. If they're able to receive their bachelor's on scholarship as an athlete, awesome. And if they want to continue being a graduate assistant within that athletic program or even within their academic focus program to get a free master's. There's so many things that academically they can do, but then there's so many avenues that they can jump into and
Mm-hmm.
still stay close to sports, athletic training. I'm gonna go ahead and put a big one up there because that's what I was doing. It's a lot of fun, a lot of connection with the athletes. Photography, videography, which we was just talking about.
Right.
Marketing. Now they have these collectives that are at different campuses helping to get these NIL deals and educate these young men. Well, I don't want to say educate these young men, but they are securing money for these young men
Right.
and young ladies to have a really, really, really lucrative income early. There's so many different things that are available right now. Um, and thank you, Keisha. Shout out Keisha. The business side of sports. There's so many
Mm-hmm.
director of football operations. Is a big job. That's actually one of the jobs that is still on my bucket list to have. In a perfect world, my husband is a head coach of a Division I football program, and I'm his director of football operations.
Get
Um,
it?
that in a perfect world, and
In a station.
right, and it's so fun. Just being there for your football program for every different position, not just the players, but just the background, the back office, making sure that every T is crossed, every I is dotted. It's fun. It's a great time.
Oh yeah, you're making a huge point. Huge point. So it's just like anything. It's like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Learn what makes football football. Learn how do we bring it to the people? There are lucrative positions that these kids can learn about. Like she
Yes.
said, architecture. Oh my gosh,
Right.
designing stadiums.
Right. Yes.
There's so many different areas that they can go to still with the love of football, even on the staff. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Even on the staff. But outside of just, being a part of the staff of the team, there are a lot of different areas. And that's a huge, it's such a huge thing to bring to these young men's attention of what else they can do when it comes to their plan B. Like what we were talking about earlier about Coach Prime. What's your plan B?
Right.
You really want to go to the NFL, but what if?
What if? What
What
if?
if? It don't
What?
have to be a surprise, and then you in your junior year or your senior year and you're like, I took basket weaving, got my doctorate in basket weaving,
Right. What am I gonna do
and
with
I
that?
can't do nothing with this.
Nothing with
No.
it.
Do
No.
not waste your life. Do not waste your time. Parents, do not allow your children to waste it. Don't let them go off to school and just play football and you excited about them catching the ball, throwing the ball, running up and down the field, having great coaches, and you are not nurturing them on their plan B IQ.
Right. Right. What that even looks like, I mean, I have one young lady that I got to watch her since she was a sophomore in high school. She was a softball player. She got a full scholarship to DePaul University, got her bachelor's, was able to go to Stanford to get her master's, and was associate athletic director for the basketball program. Once she graduated, she got a position with the Raiders in their business office and is having a great time in Vegas. 24-year-old having a great time in Vegas
Shout out to Vegas.
with the Raiders, y'all. And it just
Wow.
just a testament to the focus, the amount of time her parents took to really, really get her in position and stay focused. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
She didn't jump into a relationship either right away. How about that?
How
She
about that?
secured, she secured her bag and got her dreams and more, because all she wanted to do was be an associate athletic director and possibly an athletic director for Stanford. And
Wow.
before moving up to athletic director from associate, she was able to go straight to the Raiders. Come on,
Come on.
come on. Before 25 years old. So there's so many different things that is available, and I'm excited to dive more into that for real.
Yes.
I'm really am. I really am. So, wow, we extended this talk for another 8 minutes just on that.
We'll see who else jump on. We can stand because Jabari done brought up something. Whew, he done brought up the mental health.
Listen, he did. Listen, go ahead, read it. Go ahead, read it.
Mental health is so needed as mothers. How important is this for our community?
It is. It's vital. Not to. I know I bring up my family so much, but my husband's working on his sports psychology degree for a real reason. After COVID, so many things happen with our athletes,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
and being stuck at home and really having to navigate socially, how to do their homework again, how to dive back in, because I'm sorry, parents, if you didn't know, your kids was cheaters. They was cheating. They was big cheating. Now, if they was in regular school before, maybe they cheated just a little bit, just one test here and there. But when they went online,
Yeah, they cheaters. They ain't learned nothing in the past 2
learned
weeks.
nothing
Now,
with
guess what?
online learning. They was
Now
on
they all got anxiety.
right, right, and they
And need therapy.
right, and they really needed to be kind of brought back in,
Yeah.
slowed, and be given the patience given. You know what I mean? And then Keisha said something, and she said therapy is not a bad word, and I think that's real. You know what I mean? It's not a bad word. It's something that can really, really help you see the things that happen to you. My mom has said this so many times: childhood trauma turns into adolescent drama or adult
Ooh, wait, repeat that.
drama. Yeah, right. Childhood drama.
Trauma.
Thank you. Childhood trauma turns into adolescent and adult drama. Dang, right? And that's a real thing. And being able to touch the little girl and the little boy inside, like what hurt them, what they went through, the toxic masculinity that just for on the football side of the transactional coach, not the transformational coach, but the transactional coach,
Oh,
the toxic.
that's a whole
It's a whole thing,
transactional coach.
the transactional coach and the abuse, the talk. Like I have to cuss you out in order for you to play. I have to like screen you down in front of the whole team in order for you to play. Why? That's not what Tony Dungy did, and I'm sure he won a Super Bowl too.
Right.
Tony Dungy was big chill, big love, super humble, kind. Now, everybody can't coach like that
No,
without
no.
yelling and screaming, you know. But between the coach and a possible parent, you know, who is talking to the young man or even young woman who is hurting,
Yeah.
who's encouraging them to, thank you, Chandra, have self love for themselves, have self accountability, and knowing that they are great on and off the field, that their value is more than their performance on the field. And you're absolutely right. It's
Oh,
big.
well said. Well said.
Very well said. Thank you, Chandra. It's very
Well
well
said.
said. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We got some good.
Got some good ones, but
We
we
need to
are.
get a telephone number. Dial
Right.
in.
but but we're raised to suck it up. You're right, Legetta. We're raised to suck it up and push through. And now we as adults do not have the skill sets to manage, and I messed up a couple times as a parent with this.
Mhm.
As an athletic trainer with a youth football kid. I remember my son broke his finger in a game. He's laying on the ground, wallowing on the ground. I'm thinking his leg, something. It's his finger. And I go out there and I yell at him like, "Are you really on the floor for?" It's like it hurt. You know what I mean? Like this is me. Like why couldn't it hurt him? He wasn't even like 15. This was youth football. It's gonna hurt.
Right.
And why wasn't there more patience that I was able to provide at that time? Why was it just suck it up, suck it up, suck it up? And I've since gotten a little bit more patient in that area and a little bit more kinder in that every area. Self-loving myself so then I can actually encourage them to have self-love as well. But
And that's accountability. That's people. You got to start with yourself, and that's probably why we're so attracted to Coach Prime,
yeah,
because he's not apologetic with how he is. He loves his kids.
yes,
He ain't apologetic with rating his children.
he's
Who's
not
his favorite and
right,
why this week,
right,
and just he's almost nurturing us.
right. That part,
He's part of our why and why we're even doing this show,
right?
because it was such a nurturing watching him be so nurturing to these young men and be so real to everybody and be himself,
Yes,
like an open door.
yeah,
That is so much motivation, so much positivity, and that's why everybody's so attracted to the story and to watching this story. Like, we're unapologetically watching and favoring Colorado.
right.
Like, for real. Like, who else right now?
And honestly, like Coach Prime, when in the post game interview, someone asked him, why is mentorship so important to you? And what he said, I wrote it down. He said, it challenges him to be consistent as a person because someone's
Mhm.
always watching, and
Mm,
that's one of the huge reasons why he enjoys it. He said he likes to be held accountable, and as
wow.
he is being held accountable, he's consistently being who he is, and also making others around him comfortable to do the same.
Right. Right. Own who you are.
Yeah.
Own your why. Own your story. Own your walk in life. Own
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
And don't apologize. As long as you ain't hurt nobody, don't
Right.
apologize. So You're right. Like he is so special. He really is. He's special,
Yeah,
and I think that's what it is. Like we all got so much to say because we want to protect him. We want to
true.
protect him, and and one day he's gonna be on this show.
Absolutely.
He gonna be on this
Oh,
show.
we gonna come with bells on.
Oh, trust.
With bells on, because it's big love over here. It's big love.
Yes.
Big love.
Love.
I'm gonna rock my old school San Francisco 49er jersey too when it comes.
Woo! All right, so next week, what are our this week, Saturday expectations? What we got? What we got? We have who they playing? With the S.
Hey man, we claiming it, Chandra. We claiming it. We claiming it. We claiming it.
I forget who they playing. Who they playing?
You know, wait a second.
Stanford. I don't know how they play. I just know they red.
Thank you, Jetta. We appreciate it, and we receive the prayers for sure and the love. Thank you. Thank you. So let's get focused. Sorry, we got excited. Our girls is on. They are playing Stanford this week.
They are playing Stanford. And I'm going to just put up here what the game time is because this is funny because it was funny last time.
Right.
The game time is 7 p.m. However, that means 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, them people was tired.
My East Coast family, y'all going to be up. I'll be texting with y'all, though.
Tired.
Not
and tired.
Sure follow us on Twitter too, because I'm gonna be texting during the game.
Yeah.
You know,
we have a Twitter party.
Follow us on Girl Let's Talk Football on Twitter. On X.
On Twitter. On X.
Excuse me.
On X. Chill.
Wakanda so bad. Stop it. Anyway.
Love Wakanda. This is X. This is Twitter. This is love.
Right. They want to be so bad. All of it.
Well, we thank you guys so much for joining us, and we can't wait to get back here next week. And please subscribe. Please click that bell. We are going to have more content on our page, on our YouTube page. This is exciting. Like, it's so much stuff happening in college football right now. You know, we're going to be banging on NCAA for all of this
foolishness.
Thank you. Because I was trying not to go there with some other stuff. But anyways, thank you to our sponsor. Discount code is GLTFCU23. Our sponsor is thickfit.com. Put that code in there and get your workout on. All right. So
we appreciate y'all. This was great. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for giving us some talking points because we can go in. We can keep going in.
Yeah, we can go another hour. Like,
we can go another hour, but we're gonna
gotta feed the family though. We gotta feed the family. It's 7:19. So I'm gonna sign out with Girl Let's Talk Football.
Bye y'all.
Don't I look like a Holly Berry poster? See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya. Girlfriend wanna be like me, never. You won't find a chick that's even better. I make it hot as Las Vegas weather. Listen up close while I take it backwards. I begin to tell it to me with you. I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what you